Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of the Vistani, episode 27. When last we left off, you guys had a very close encounter with a banshee and a couple of poltergeists. And three of
Yeah.
you nearly went down,
Yep.
and but you guys managed to eke it, squeeze it out with some temporary hit points that you had
Yes.
available.
Yep.
And uh, so
Ding.
you've just beaten her. Uh, we did do a long rest at the end. I don't know if there was anything else you guys wanted to do before resting. If so, we can do that now.
Too dark to read my book.
Okay.
I mean, I could make us dinner, but I mean,
We did
I
dinner.
don't think. Yeah, we did that
you had done
already.
dinner.
So,
Because you guys had already started sleeping before they attacked.
right.
So.
Yep.
All right. So there's nothing anyone else wanted to do.
Not that I
Mihan,
could
are
think
you
of.
all caught up on what happened?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And Firedale will be here shortly. How's your carving? Roll. Roll me a sleight of hand check for that. 16. Okay. It's passable. You'd have a hard time selling it, but it definitely looks like whatever you were trying to carve.
So not bad.
Not to sell all. Mini Luffy. Yeah, it's a passing resemblance of Luffy. Then. All right. So you guys go to bed. You get your long rests. Alan and San take their turns keeping guard, and especially keeping guard for any more invisible threats after last time.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys end up sleeping through the rest of the night. Maybe wake up every so often with take a little peek around, make sure you're still safe. But morning comes without getting attacked again.
Thank gosh.
And you've woken up in this rickety house yet again. The fire in the fireplace has gone out.
Are we cold and damp?
If we were in the spear, it was a comfortable temperature, and it was dry.
Okay.
It was dry in here, dry enough. There was like little leaks in the roof, but not enough that like if you were under a leak, you would have just moved over to a spot that wasn't leaking. So, all right. So you guys wake up. I assume you make breakfast, check your trap. Surprisingly enough, there is nothing in your trap this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll disarm it and recollect it.
Okay. All right. You guys step out, maybe refill your canteens in the water after you skim like the surface scum off of the well. And is there anything else you guys are wanting to do here this morning?
Nope.
No?
Not me.
All right.
I can make breakfast, I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead and
Sure.
roll for that.
I mean, that DM inspiration came in clutch last time. So.
It did.
Good to
It really
try for it
did.
at least.
So you're
Not
no.
so great this time.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
so
I don't
great.
know why it's rolling as null. It's been doing that this entire time.
Try refreshing Roll20 and D&D Beyond, see if that fixes it. So yeah, below average this time. Put a little too much seasoning on it.
Oops. A little too peppery this morning.
Yep. You were experimenting with your recipe, and it was less than a success.
It was interesting to say the least.
Yeah,
And still no.
great.
Still no. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
I want to see if I
It's not
am.
that big of a deal, but
Am I?
all right.
So are you? Yep.
I'm null. Why am I null?
Pika's working.
Well,
D&D Beyond may have done something stupid.
yeah.
Every so often they switch people over to a development version of the character sheet, and it breaks the integration. So
Wow.
What?
I rolled nat 20 and nat 1 there. Impressive.
With my roll, I should have helped with breakfast.
meh, that's fine.
All right. So you guys have your breakfast and leave the cabin. As you are leaving the cabin, you notice on the trellis outside the door is sitting a bird. And once you come out, the bird actually flies over to one of you and lands on your shoulder. And it looks like it has a note attached to it.
Who's gonna read it?
It actually lands on Callan's shoulder. Ah, the bird! Ah,
Bird!
what's it doing?
I don't think it's trying to eat you, Callan.
Sure?
It's a bird.
It looks like it wants to eat my ear.
Callan, something's attached to it.
Well, get it off! Bird's like 2 sticks for a nest.
I guess I'll
Oh,
go
dear.
over to
That's fine.
Callan and I'll gently pick the bird up and untie the note from its foot.
All right.
Give the bird a little
So-
pet on the head.
It kind of coos as you do that. And you take the note off of its foot. There's a little pouch with it as well. And you unfurl it, and it reads, "Thank you for your fine work at the rat estate. Here is your payment."
Oh,
And
right, because we
with
sent
the
back a
15 gold.
notice.
Yep.
Okay
So
then.
there's 15 more gold in there for you.
Throw it in the bag of holding.
Yep.
Then you can send the bird off. If you want to send another note about anything, you can do that.
Do we
Otherwise,
have
it'll just fly
anything
away.
to send?
Did we notify about the status of that wellness check?
The farm, yes.
Yes.
Okay, then I think that was it.
So then I'll thank the bird, give it another pet on its head.
I'm sorry. This was for the wellness check, not the rat estate. My bad.
Okay.
Oh, the
I was
wellness
about
check.
to say.
Okay.
A little
Yeah.
confused.
Sorry. That's my bad. I
The wellness check.
said the wrong thing. Yep,
Okay.
this was for the wellness check.
So then I'll thank the bird and give it a little pet on its head and watch it fly off.
Mhm.
Thank you, bird.
It like says something about, we're sad to hear that they are no longer with us. Thank you for checking in. So the bird flies off again, and you guys set off on your journey once again, eager to make it to the next city. Here we go. Sorry, my mic. So you guys are riding along, and um, your morning is fairly uneventful. Um, you see some wild animals along the side of the road here and there. Um, maybe like a deer runs in front of your cart.
Couple squirrels.
Yeah, some squirrels. But nothing too eventful. Yeah, if you want to try and catch one of them, you can. Khan wants to hunt. You wanting to hunt the deer
As long
for
as it's
some
not
extra
another
food?
pig incident,
All
please.
right.
Not another
With a
pig incident.
16, yeah, you'd be able to catch the deer with a 16. It wasn't my fault, she says. Yeah, you're able to catch the deer and kill it and get some of the meat off of it.
Still no.
Perception 9.
Okay.
What were you looking for?
I was
My
looking
guess
for
is
pretty
flowers.
Always.
Ah,
Always.
you find some dandelions.
Eh.
I'm gonna roll looking for some flowers too.
Partially doing that, partially trying to fix whatever's making my thing null.
Yeah, I'm null
With
too.
those rolls, you don't find any flowers, but what you do find is a 4-leaf clover.
Ooh.
So that's something nice to add to your collection. And Song gives it to Seth.
Thank you.
Okay. So you get your 4-leaf clover, and then you continue on your way. And around noonish, you are traveling down the road. Aurora, driving the cart as usual. And up in front of you, there is 2 people kind of lying on the ground. And then a little further past that is a couple more people and a cart that looks like it's kind of driven off the road a little bit.
Mm. So they have some people off on the side of the road and their cart that's been off a little bit.
Yes.
I'm doing a perception check to see if I can notice anything else.
I'm just pulling the cart over to the side of the road at least, and
Yeah.
not running them over.
That's probably a good idea.
A little better that time.
You did a little better than I did.
Yeah, I'm specifically looking for signs of like an ambush or damage to the cart or anything like that. From here,
Alright.
not moving closer.
Okay.
I'm looking for
And
trouble and to figure out what might be going on.
okay. So with those rolls, the people lying on the ground do seem to be injured, and the cart does seem like someone tried to get
Attack it.
into it with force. And you said you were looking for any kind of ambush.
Yeah, looking for signs of people lying in wait to go for the next cart that stops to try to help them out.
Okay. From where you
Are we
are,
noticing these two?
yes. Yep. You can see all 4 of those people.
Are they all on the ground?
Yes, they are all on the ground.
Okay.
So you have not noticed anyone else like hiding in the bushes or anything.
Am I
Your
able
vantage
to
point.
see blood?
Yeah, you would probably see some blood on them.
Right,
What
so
appears to be
Okay.
So I'll say to the group, area looks like it should be clear of any immediate danger. We want to go help out and see what's going on.
Okay.
Can somebody
can-
come with me? Because I'm kind of afraid to go alone.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for our characters to show
Yep.
on the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. You guys should be able to control your characters now.
So I want to start with this guy. Somebody want to come with me?
So there you see what appears to be a female. Based on her garb, you would guess that she's a druid.
Okay, so I'll do a medicine check to see what's going on, if I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Get a pretty good score.
Yeah. So
She
with a
awake?
22, she is awake. She's not dead. She does seem fairly injured, but she is kind of barely conscious at this point. Help! Don't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm actually a cleric.
Uh,
What happened here?
They came out of nowhere. They attacked us.
They? And I will take out. I'm gonna do this with my wand. Do a cure wounds on her,
Okay.
which I can normal roll again.
Yes, you can. You're finally not exhausted again. All right, so you heal her for 10 health.
So does that help her a bit?
Yeah, that actually helps her quite a bit. Most of her wounds actually heal up as you cast Cure Wounds on her.
Here, how's this? Any better?
That's much better. My name is Ghana.
Hi, I'm
And-
Lilia.
Oh, Gale, is he okay?
I'll walk over to this one
Okay.
and
Do a
I'll
check.
drop a healing word on him.
Okay.
Let me
Go ahead.
find. I'll just do a first level just to get them up. And then I feel like Lilia can probably do heavy duty healing if it's
San,
needed.
I'd be careful not to touch them right now because we don't know if those are the people who actually attacked. So, what was her name again?
Okay, so the one you're talking to is Ghana.
So the
And
guy with the blue hair, I've now given 8 healing.
okay, so his wounds are mostly healed as well now. He was unconscious.
So now he's
so
up.
with that healing,
And hi,
he's
Sai.
kind of coming to now. And this is the one she was referring to as Gale. Who are you?
Hi, sir. We came across you. Ghana's good. She's with me.
Sally?
I don't know those other two names, and I'll look at Ghana. Those other two, are they with you as well?
Yes, Lexpa and Sally.
Okay, so
Are they okay?
I'll come down here. Give me a moment. I'll take a look. Do a medicine
He
check.
kind of gets up and comes and
Follows.
stumbles over with you. Lexpa. Lexpa is also in pretty bad shape at this point.
So another cure wounds from my staff.
This one is different from the two you were just looking at. Ghana and Gale are both druids. These other two look to be satyrs.
Okay. So like the guy with the
Banana,
tree.
just something that I'm noticing that we're gonna have to watch for since Beyond 20 is showing us as null. It's also not marking off our spell slot,
I just
so we'll
did.
have to manually do that.
I'm only doing from wand right now. So I
Yeah,
just
I'm just
manually
saying
checked
that-
off.
Right.
I'm just
good.
saying that even when you cast normally, we're gonna have to mark them off because
Yep.
it's not doing it.
So I'll do a cure wounds here and
Okay.
just run over here, and I may as well do it again.
All right. So yeah, San was with you there, and yeah, she would have been kind of looking at him as well. The
Cure wounds
one
on
you're
this
at
one.
now, that is Sally.
And I may as well do a medicine check as well.
Mhm.
Well, I
So
really can't tell on
with-
that one.
with a 7, you're not detecting any signs of life from him.
Oh, I'm not. So was there a
Not
point
with a
on doing
7.
that cure wounds then?
Oh, you did a cure wounds before the medicine check?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have checked first.
Yeah, you would have noticed.
Okay. That didn't check off. Okay.
Jacqueline, is that for Sally or?
Yeah, it was
'Kay.
doing a medicine check on whichever one needed.
So
Okay.
no life,
So-
which means my spare the dying is not going to work.
This one.
Okay.
So a 19 for the one that Lilia is at right now, Sally. You also
Okay.
are unable to find any signs of life. It appears that Sally is dead.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do with this, unfortunately. I think we're a little too late here.
Oh,
Wait.
Sally!
So okay. So then I should uncheck that then.
Yeah. So you wouldn't have cast Cure Wounds.
So only one. No, I've done 2.
You've done 2.
Okay.
Mhm.
And my spare and the dying won't help because they are
Right.
already passed.
They've already failed death saves. Yeah,
But-
they're done.
I have Revivify. Should
You
I?
really want to waste the diamond on an NPC?
Yeah, that's okay. I don't have Revivify yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So. Oh, Sally.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much I can do.
Out of character, if
What?
you do want to go ahead and spend the diamond on it, I'm not gonna stop you. Just
No.
Just
It's
know we
more
won't have
for
it for
us. Yeah, no,
Mhm.
that was a. Do I want to? Anyways, what happened here?
They came out of nowhere and robbed us. We tried to stop them.
Who? What did they look like?
One was a Leonin. There was a lizard man, and 2. I don't even know what they were, but they were tiny. You actually notice a pool of oil, or like black liquid, kind of next to Sally there. I think this is from them.
Is there a way that we can inspect it?
Yeah, you can investigate it.
At
My
20.
investigation's
Nat 20.
not.
Very good. So with your nat 20,
Yeah, I'm not telling anything.
Nat 20 and in that one, the
This is-
universe is in balance.
this is definitely a puddle of oil. Yeah, Nene, you're not sure because it's actually kind of sticky, which is not generally like oil. But this oil is kind of black and sticky instead of slippery.
Okay.
Which is probably what threw your investigation off.
Or I just didn't even notice it.
Right.
That's a weird substance, anyways. So,
The guys were very hideous, though.
I'm assuming they've left at this point. Which way did they go?
I'm not sure. I didn't see.
Can we look for any kind of tracks?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll survival.
And I'll look over at Son and ask Son to help out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not rolling very well now.
And Aurora, if you want to as well, because I assume you're not just standing around.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. I was coughing.
If you want to check
Survival
for
check
tracks,
to
Yep.
check the tracks and
see
stuff.
which way those people
Thanks.
went.
Yes, I do.
With a 22.
And some 17s.
And this
Just
would be
discard
for
my horrible 9.
Alan. I don't have Firedale's pulled up at the moment. But with a 22, it looks like they went this way.
Okay.
You see some Leonin tracks, and some lizard feet and some little, not goblin feet, but goblin-esque.
I'm hoping it's not the people from the rat estate that we were. Because wasn't there a Leonin and a lizard person?
Son is
Party
asking
chest?
changeling. A changeling's feet would just look like normal feet. What did you ask, Staff?
If wasn't. She said
I
party
was
guest.
reiterating. I was following up on Nene's observation that worrying that it was the party guest because of Slick and Martha,
Gotcha.
the Leonin and the
Lizard
lizard
person.
folk.
Well, the Leonin was male.
Okay,
Okay,
so yeah,
it's not
no.
Marta.
What did they end
Yeah,
up?
Slick's the changeling. Slizzle was the lizard folk.
Yeah, I think the lizard folk was male as well.
What were you guys carrying with you that they took, if you don't mind me asking?
Eggs.
What
Just
kind of eggs?
They were turtle eggs.
Okay.
Are those valuable? I'll look at Saflin.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're very valuable.
they're pretty rare.
I've never heard of them.
Even more rare than you know. These were druid-born. That happens once every several hundred years.
And they stole them.
We were trying to transport them to a safer location. When they ambushed us. I don't know what to do now.
Lilia's got angry mad face.
Well, I mean, we rolled our survival to see if we could figure out where they went. What did that result in? I rolled a 22.
That they went this way.
Yeah, they went this way.
Okay. How long ago was it? Like how long ago were you attacked, do you think? Was it dark? Was it
No, it wasn't dark. She kind of like looks up at the sun to kind of get a bearing of the time pass.
right?
Maybe an hour or so ago.
We might still be able to catch them.
They were on foot as far as I could tell.
Okay, so we might be able to get past them with the horses, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Moro could probably catch up for sure.
Do we want to...
You're gonna go after them?
I mean, they took something of yours.
They were very strong. I don't want you guys to get hurt too.
The direction that they've gone in, is it the direction we were going to be heading in anyway, or is it going back? Okay.
Yes,
We're already heading that way, so if they're attacking people on the road, there's no guarantee that they wouldn't try to attack us when we tried to rest anyway.
Oh, thank you so much. We would be forever grateful if you could retrieve them.
Out of character,
I'm assuming
should
them
we
is
ask...
the portal eggs,
Yes.
not the assailants.
Yes.
We can retrieve them too if they want. Maybe we can tie them up or string them, and then they can just, I don't know, bring them to a town and have them jailed. I don't know.
Is the cart damaged? Yes, there is some visible damage to the cart. Mainly around the door of the cart.
But everything else, the wheels, look fine.
The wheels look fine. On the bar in between the horses that kind of hook the horses up, it is a bit damaged as well. Presumably from the horses.
I don't have mending, but do we have the skill to possibly try and fix it?
I mean, we could try to just do a normal repair. Yeah.
A patch job.
Mm-hmm.
What do we roll to try and fix?
Got rid of mint.
Yeah, and I don't have it because I switched up.
That's up to Meteor what he thinks we would roll for that.
For that, I would have you roll
survival.
Because if it's delicate, it could be sleight of hand. It could be just survival.
I'd say for this, survival. Yeah, I'd say survival for this.
Callan might know what to do.
Hi, Firedale.
Hi, Firebutt.
Yeah, I could try. I'm good at fixing things.
We can all help Stick.
I'll actually have Callan roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Because he is
getting help.
Well, that and he
is an artificer.
Tinkers with things. Yeah, he's an artificer, so this would be among his skill set.
20. Okay.
20 is much better than a 4.
Yes.
Good thing you got advantage.
I take all the credit.
Your mic's a little off.
I'm assuming he's on his phone, not
okay.
on computer.
Don't know.
Not getting answers.
So with a 20, and the help from you guys, he's able to patch the bar up pretty well. And the door, he's able to like straighten it out and kind of mend it a bit. It's not perfect, but it'll do for a journey until they can get it fixed better. That would probably take like 30 minutes for him to do.
Okay, so should we have them follow us? Because we don't know what to do to these eggs.
I guess we could follow you. I'm not sure what to do with Sally, though.
Out of character, bury them here, or do we bring them with us?
No, and then... I want to bring him with us back home.
So my thought would be then put in cart.
Yeah, Nene was asking that out of character. By the way.
That was me.
Yeah, I know.
So my thought would be put them in the cart and gently load them into the cart to preserve dignity, obviously.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. Both of the druids and the satyr would wrap up their dead friend and put him in the cart. Yeah, and they're all like very obviously distraught about their friend as well. Lexpa seems a little out of it and kind of like in shock. Known him since we were kids.
thinking maybe Gihon's character should do some prayers.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I can do some, yeah.
Probably
Which
I should too. Being that I'm
prayers
a
do you want?
cleric.
Yeah, you're a cleric.
Right.
You guys kneel over the body and say some prayers over it.
Can I play some gentle music?
Make sure they have safe passage to their beyond.
Roll me performance with advantage, please.
With advantage, okay. Don't actually know if the advantage thing is going to work, but we'll find out.
28. That's pretty good. 18. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. You are able to lift their spirits. You perform a beautiful, beautiful song for him. Song that brings tears to their eyes. And I'm actually going to give you DM's inspiration for that.
Okay.
Because that was a good roll. Prayer on the go.
Yeah, but they deserve respect.
But yeah, you load them up into the cart. Son is suggesting that or Aurora drive their cart and she drives your guys's.
That sounds good.
So that's fine.
Yeah, and anybody who feels that they'll be a good lookout can be in the front of the cart with Swan and keep an eye out for these people that we're trying to chase.
Drive after us.
I think Callan would sit up front with San, because he's
got further vision.
He's got good vision, and Gale is gonna sit up front with Aurora.
Okay, I'm gonna sit towards the back of our cart, so that I can keep an eye on their cart behind us.
Okay. We're gonna adjust things a little here.
Gonna have
Moro's gonna run ahead of the cart.
Yeah, see a dire wolf coming up your butt. Yeah, that's gonna be scary.
Okay. All right.
So would this be a D&D Beyond error that we're rolling null?
Most likely, yeah. All right. So you guys start heading down the road with them coming behind you and Aurora driving their vehicle. You travel for another hour. You haven't seen anything yet. Travel for another 30 minutes.
Are we keeping watch of the tracks?
Yes, you're keeping watch.
Okay.
Actually, got there on foot. Yeah. So you guys travel about an hour, and yeah, Moro is sniffing every so often, trying to pick up the scent. And you actually, Moro does pick something up, and you guys actually see. Callan notices some smoke, probably from like a campfire, uh, off the side of the road. Um, you guys want to investigate that?
My thought would be yes,
All right.
but stealthily do it.
Yeah, you can stealthily do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, can we do the pass without a trace, Safflin?
Yeah, I can set up a pass without a trace for us.
Good. 29 on stealth. That's pretty good.
Pass without a trace just means you add 10.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a freebie from my staff, so I don't have to
So
use stealth slot to do
you
it.
guys kind of pull off to the side of the road
I'm rolling my stealth.
in the cart and get out.
Ooh, I have real stealth. Well, then again.
The others are just going to stay behind in the cart.
Add 10 to my result.
Mm-hmm.
So 17.
Yeah, that's very stealthy. So 17.
I am a stealth kitten.
I'll roll.
Who can go invisible?
Alan. Callan is not rolling all that well today. Callan trips over a stick. And puts his hand over his own mouth.
Forgot to roll for Luna. Oh, Luna's super stealthy with me.
Yeah, you guys are very stealthy. All right, so you guys kind of go up to the bushes, and you see a Leonin, a lizard man, and two small creepy looking dudes around a campfire. It looks like they're gonna try to cook something. There's nothing cooking yet, but they're like starting to set it up.
Does it look like they're about to cook eggs?
They don't have anything out yet, but there is two like ornate cases next to them. So what would you like to do?
Right, and so these people are
the ones who stole the eggs.
The ones who stole the eggs. Well, we only had 2 of them described, so right?
Well, no, she said that there was the Leonin.
Ghana would probably be able to come up and
whisper that that's them
once you see them.
Right, I'm asking who these are.
She said there was some weird other creatures she didn't recognize.
Okay.
Yep.
I missed that, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, she comes over once you've seen them, and she says, "That's them. That's them. They're much stronger than they look." And she's gonna run back to her cart. Actually, before she does that, she would say, "Those are the eggs in the cases."
I'm going to use my my racial trait for invisibility.
Okay.
I'm going to go invisible.
All right.
I'm saving that for now. I'm super stealth.
So you go invisible. And what would you like to do now that you are invisible?
Yes.
Yeah, Meteor, whereabouts are the eggs? Just so...
The eggs are sitting next to the stump that the Leonin is sitting on.
You read my mind, Son. I was thinking be invisible or stealth and try to inch them back. Pull them back into the bushes, basically.
For the fire, here, I'll make some marking.
Please and thank you. So we can visualize this.
So the fire...
Actually, can I change my order of actions here?
Yeah.
So I'm still going to go invisible, but before I go invisible, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Uh-huh.
On the area around the eggs to make the illusion look like the eggs, so that even if we move them, they'll still look like they're there.
Okay.
So we're going to try and steal the eggs instead of fighting them?
So basically copying a still image of what is there, yeah.
Those black squares would be the two cases.
Okay.
Kind of in between
the two of them.
Leonin and the Lizard Man.
I'm wondering if we
Minor Illusion's free, I might as well try.
I'm wondering if you should have your deck of many things handy.
The deck of illusions?
Yeah, that thing. Sorry.
I mean, I'll fish out the deck of illusions and hand it to one of you.
I've got my fear ring.
So I'm just look at Minor Illusion, so it lasts for a minute.
Yep. It's not very long, so we'd want to immediately move and try to take the things.
Pika says she has darkness she can cast.
Two. Okay. So there's no check or anything. All right.
I mean, they can use their action to examine it, and then there's a check, but otherwise, nah. If they have no reason to check it, they won't.
Right. Okay.
And right now, there's no reason.
So you've created an illusion of the boxes on the same space that the boxes are currently.
Correct.
You know, for us being a bunch of goodies, we're really good at subterfuge.
Right.
But we're doing good for the right people.
I'm doing the closed circuit camera trick where you take a photograph of what the camera's looking at and you put it in front of the camera.
Pika steals anyway.
Alright, so...
Yeah, so Minor Illusion's up and I've gone invisible.
Alright, so you've
now
gone
is the time.
You're sneaking up to them then?
Yep.
Alright, so you're sneaking up.
And you're
stealth. I assume you go around the bushes, not through them.
I'll let San know that I have an illusion over the egg, so if we can grab them and get out.
Okay. So you've gotten kind of up to the fire.
Keep in mind she's stealthed too.
Yep.
I am stealth and I'm invisible, which should be more stealth.
And you're able to hear them a bit more clearly. And they are you hear the Lizard Man say to the Leonin, "We're really gonna eat one, boss? Of course we are. These are considered delicacies."
Yeah, we gotta get those.
Boatload? Yes, but you know me and food. Gotta have at least one. And then the two others are like, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. If you want, you can roll a history check, see if you recognize these creatures. A 9.
Nope.
With a 9, you do not recognize them.
San might.
Yes, San. You would probably recognize them as boggles, but you wouldn't know much more. And Saflin, not boggart, boggle.
Like the game.
Mhm.
And you said that was a history check, right?
Yeah.
It was for those of
no.
us who were getting close enough to see, yeah.
Also, Firebud, do you know why we're rolling null?
I just looked, Nene. That's what I was looking at. That's why I got distracted. It's D&D Beyond changed the name field on some of the sheets, and it's a partial rollout. So we have the new sheets, and thus they are broken.
Gotcha.
Okay, so there's nothing we can do to fix.
Nope, we just gotta wait for D&D Beyond to try to work around, or Beyond 20 to try to work around D&D Beyond's changes.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So yeah, so San and Curio would recognize them as boggles.
Oh, I was just rolling to check a thing.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
I'm not close enough to see, so I wouldn't recognize.
Okay. Well, then just San. So it does look like they do intend to eat at least one. So you're up to the fire now. What do you want to do?
I'm attempting to swipe an egg out of the case and hide it under my cloak, essentially, or in the bag.
All right. Go ahead, and I'm gonna move you right in front of the lizard man.
Okay.
And now that you're this close, you actually also notice an instrument sitting next to the lizard man.
Okay.
What's the instrument?
But go ahead and roll me stealth with advantage, please. You're this close.
I am still invisible.
Yep.
And it is still plus 10 because Pass Without a Trace is still
20.
up. So
yep. So a
plus
33.
Pass Without a Trace, so 33.
33. Yep. That's very good. I don't think their passive perception is going to beat that.
Good.
I think she's passed without a trace.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So these eggs are in 2 cases.
I'm assuming one of them is open at the very least because they're saying they're going to eat one.
They are both closed at the moment.
But your illusion's up, so they wouldn't notice it being right opened.
It depends on the illusion.
The illusion is a still image of the cases as they were. That's what it is.
When she starts
It's
to
the
pick them up,
scenery.
there will be a double image.
Exactly.
Correct.
So
I think what I would try to do is I would try to pull one under my cloak so that it's under the invisible cloak.
Okay.
And try to feed it into the bag of holding.
Quickly.
Okay.
Quickly.
And then quickly get it out of there because it doesn't have air.
Yeah,
right,
obscure
so
it.
Roll me a sleight of hand with advantage.
Okay.
Good call.
21.
So 31.
No, it's only stealth gets the plus 10. It's 21.
Yep. So 21. That's still very good. All right. So you open up the case very slowly, like kind of keeping an eye on the 2 in front of you to make sure they're not looking down. And at the perfect moment, you kind of open it up and grab one of the eggs. Now that you can see inside the case, there are 10 eggs in this case.
Well, I think if they were closed, I would have tried to feed the entire case into the bag.
The whole case? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because there's 2 cases, so I would have tried for one case if they were closed.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were opening it up and taking one.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So
when you said they were closed, I changed the plan.
Okay. So you managed to get the whole case under your cloak.
Yep.
Without them
cloaking into bag?
Cloaking into bag. Yeah.
Yep. So you've got one now.
Got one case.
Okay.
You're still right in front of him.
If all else fails, we've got half.
Yep. So now what?
We have half your children. We hope you appreciate it.
Well, getting half back is better than getting none.
Right. Like, I'm worried I'm going to go for the second one and they're going to reach for it at the same time. And San will need to spring darkness.
His boss custom
so
made.
I'm gonna start coming back to the group.
Yeah, that's fine. So go ahead and move your character.
And then refresh my minor illusion. Because it's only up for a minute, so I'll refresh it so that it still looks like there's 2.
Now you're visible.
All
right.
Well, when I come back.
Are you moving your character, Saf? Okay.
She hadn't yet. Okay. She'll get to a hiding spot and then...
Yeah, I want to hide in the bushes and then refresh it and drop invisibility.
Right. Yep, that's fine.
I do not have any more uses of invisibility, but at least this way... Well, if I cast anything, it drops.
Yeah, casting a spell ends the invisibility.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay, so... Do we want to get those eggs back to the people? Because they can't stay in the bag of holding because of no air, right?
Correct.
I can take them back out of the bag now that we're closer to our cart and put them in our cart.
But that is a good call.
Yeah.
Nene, because they are living, so they would not be able to stay in
the bag. That's why I was trying to come back, so I could pull them back out of the bag. Because they're only in the bag because that was the easiest way to keep them from being visible when I hide them.
Yeah. So yeah, we should get somebody to watch over them with the actual people.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll head back to the cart.
All right.
And be like, I got 1, we need 1 more. And start heading back stealthily.
Okay.
So I'm heading back up that way.
All right,
and I would have refreshed the illusion before I walked away.
Yeah, so you refresh
Apparently
the illusion.
Sans has a plan.
Yeah, Sans ready. Yeah.
And you go back over to the cart, hand off the 1 box.
Yep.
To Ghana.
Be very quiet.
Like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Signaling to Ghana to
We're trying.
She is attempting to be quiet when she's saying this. What about the other one?
We're trying.
Working on it.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. All right.
So I will go ahead and signal San to go.
All right. All right. So
I am prepared to head back to the cart once San is safe.
All right.
Because Firebutt has speed from dash, feline agility.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
I'm a speedy kitty.
So San is casting darkness, and then Curio is running in to grab.
No.
No?
I'm prepared to run back once I see that San is safe.
Sans running in.
So
San is...
She goes in and gets caught, and everybody else is gone. She's there all on her own.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually keep like right about here.
Yeah, I would have started heading. I would have started heading back after I've passed over the egg. Case.
Stealth 20 plus 10, so 30. Sleight of hand 20. Does she get the case?
All right. So first things first, you cast darkness.
Also, point of order. When I cast invisibility, I believe Pass Without a Trace is also concentration. So Pass Without a Trace would have dropped and I would need to bring it back up.
Okay.
I do believe that's the case. So I would have had to bring it back up, so I would have brought it back up.
Okay.
So I wouldn't have had the plus 10 on my stealth while invisible.
Okay.
But I still rolled really high.
Out of curiosity, Saflin, can you use invisibility? I know it's your...
It is still acts as a spell, but it doesn't cost me a spell slot, and I can do it once per long rest.
But can you use it again with using a spell slot? That was my question.
No.
I know
Don't
some
believe
things
can.
can
so.
do that.
I can.
That you can.
No, I can only do that for Silvery Barbs
Okay. I know that
and Misty Step.
Malvin can do that with some of his stuff. So that
No, with the Legacy of Malbolg, I cannot do any of those repeated for a spell slot if they cost a spell slot.
Some
Whereas
things
I
grant
can.
a spell, some grant an ability that acts like a spell.
Okay.
Correct.
Because I can use
Good to know.
invisibility once and false life once without having it take a spell slot.
Right. I'm basically
yeah.
I'm basically casting them as a feature. So I can only do them once per long rest.
Okay. So you cast darkness, and as soon as you do, you hear inside it, they're going, "What the heck's going on? I can't see anything!" Clem!
Oh god.
And
I feel like we
so,
should just
where-
stealth the other ones.
where is it centered?
Yeah, instead of casting darkness, it would have been better to sleight of hand and try to take it.
So it's centered there, and it's 15 foot. So,
Radius.
Yeah. That would be
It's humongous.
kind of like that. Oh, whoops. Not what I meant.
Why don't you just give her an aura or an aura?
There.
Oh, yeah.
So just like that.
Now here's a
so
question: how is
inside-
Pika going to see to swipe it? Can you
That's a
see
good
through your
question.
own darkness?
No.
No, but she's right by it, so she can kind of feel around and hope for the best.
She does know where it was when she cast it, though.
Yes.
So you're able to run in, and you almost run into the fire, but you kind of feel the heat before you actually go into the fire. With your rolls, and you're able to kind of feel your way around, and then you're able to feel for the box. So you now have the box. You hear movement around you. I'm not going to move the characters here, but they
Probably
are
moving, panicking.
Yeah, they're moving around. Like right after you grab the box, you feel you can tell the one in front of you is like trying to find it as well. Like, the box is gone. They're both gone.
Moro howls.
Yeah, and I'm ready to cast because we can light up the darkness with non-magical light.
Okay.
But I could also take advantage and do dissonant whispers and just kind of spook them really bad.
Okay.
And I'm ready with the fear ring if I have to.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do something real quick.
I'm just waiting for us to officially be in initiative order.
Yep, you're not yet. You're not yet.
So I would like
just got
to. Yeah.
Does Pika have the opportunity to try and back out?
Yes.
At this
in
moment,
just
yeah.
a second.
Pika, I'd head for the bushes. Not around. At least it's cover.
Check your Discord real quick, Meteor.
Okay.
True.
Okay. That's a good idea.
And if you can hop on Maro, she can run.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Son actually heard Moro too.
Yep.
Okay.
So she would have to do a perception check to try to discern the direction?
I would like Moro to roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Well, the cart's still going to have to pass the group is the problem, son. Even if she isn't trained in intimidation, you would roll a charisma check.
Yeah, charisma.
Not very intimidating.
With advantage. With advantage, though. So
yeah.
Because of the darkness.
One more time. Oh.
Not very intimidating.
Worse.
Right.
DC 7 meteor.
Yep. So they're each gonna roll.
Do we fear this?
You can cast fear, yeah.
So I guess if the darkness goes, they can see it. But it lasts up to a minute. It's concentration.
Well, I can do dissonant whispers even with the darkness up, because they just have to be able to hear, but I can only hit one. Push comes to shove, I can also dispel magic.
Wow.
Okay.
Something's getting a nat 20.
Three of them are scared as heck. One of them is not scared at all.
3 of them failed their fear save.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and
that's
just
incredible.
I will dissonant whispers.
Look at the roll.
Against a target that can hear me. So I knew the Leonin was near where San was. So I'm going to target the Leonin because it's a target that can hear me, is what it says.
And you're doing dissonant whispers?
Dissonant whispers, yep.
Okay. So this is all in like a couple seconds time.
Yep. This is real quick. I'm just doubling down on the no, you better be scared.
Right, so
wisdom save
San
15.
is still inside there. Wisdom save 15. Okay.
It's one target that can hear me.
So
because I'm whispering a discordant melody and it's playing in their head.
Right.
So I'm throwing together a minor chord.
Oh my goodness! He fails that save.
The howl didn't get him, but let's see if the spooky background music can.
Was it the Leonin that saved before?
To him.
Can I ask who saved? Who wasn't scared before?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
We don't know, but I'm targeting the Leonin anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't know.
So. All right.
So they take 17 psychic damage, and they are also whoever it was.
Yeah. Okay. You were targeting the Leonin, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And it has to immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allowed away from me.
Okay.
So it's gotta go.
Run.
Yep.
Holy shit!
The boss music has begun. It needs to flee.
All right. So he is. You were up there, so.
They will not move into obviously dangerous ground such as fire or a pit, so they won't move into the fire. But they will try to move away from me. Yeah. They have to run from me.
All right, so he is run from you, taking 17 damage. And before you've had time to run out, I want everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
But San is going to get a chance to run out first once initiative is started.
Okay.
Wow. Those 3 back to back to back.
12.
San will go
so-
before Banana, and Banana will go before Nihon.
Because of Dex?
17.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna ask.
Alan.
The pluses say it all.
20.
Go stick.
Okay. Then Saflin. What is your dex?
I have a +2,
+2?
which is a 14 score.
Okay.
Your initiative gives you a +3.
Because I have a different modifier for that.
And then what's the order of Aurora, San, Lilia?
Well, it's based on whatever your initiative.
San first, me, and then
Dex.
Nihon.
Yeah, it
It's what
says I have
Firebutt said.
+3 initiative, but I have +2 dex. So I have another thing giving me +1 initiative somewhere.
Okay. That should be good.
Okay, bye, needy user. Have fun with getting foods.
Yep. See you later, needy user.
All right. So
Pika has the
San.
opportunity to run.
So San, I would like you to tell me your exact path that you are going out, like square by square. You're
She
just
wants
going
to go
straight that way.
straight tomorrow.
Yep, she said straight to more.
Okay. All right. So you move that way and you step in something. And
It's the Leonin, isn't it?
let me just double check.
They dropped their sanity points as they ran.
Stepped on the instrument. Did you break their bard's focus?
I was kind of thinking the way San is. Like, yep, it's a squishy sound.
AKA, they scared the shit right out of them.
I'm just reading real quick. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I
Fire
would
down.
like you to make a DC 11 Dex saving throw.
Ooh.
Dex saving throw.
She's got this.
Yep,
21.
she got this.
All right.
I think Jack of all trades is what gave me the +1 on initiative because I'm not proficient in it.
Does she get to keep running?
I'm sorry, that was supposed to be a strength saving throw. What's your modifier on strength?
She rolled a 17. So
yeah. Your
plus
modifier
one,
is
so it would have been an 18.
So, yeah, 18. So that's what we'll do is 18. Said the wrong one. Okay. So 18 you save. The thing you step in is a bit sticky, but
Is it
you're
the
moving
oil crap?
fast. It is, yes. You're moving quick enough that you are unaffected by it, and
Tacky oil.
you actually bump into someone as well and knock them over, and you are able to get through it
Tomorrow.
without issue, and you're able to get out of the darkness.
All right, so we're just running.
Yep. So you've now done 15 thing movement, so you can use the rest of your movement, and then we'll go to top of initiative. just because you're in initiative does not mean you have to fight.
We can
You can
still,
use your
during our
turn.
turns, get out.
Yeah, you can use your turn to run away. That is perfectly fine. It just means that while you're running away, the enemies have a chance to do something as well.
So
Well,
I'll make it out in darkness to get
here's
to
the
us first.
question.
Uh-huh.
If Son gets to Moro and then from Moro runs, can she move double that distance then? Since she's on top of Moro?
She gets on top
Moro
of Moro.
moves
Moro would
half
use her
distance
speed.
when there's somebody on it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so I think that's 25 feet. Because Moro usually has 50, right? And then Moro dashes, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. So Moro spends their entire turn running, which gives them full movement.
Yep. So that's 50 feet that you can travel, which would get you to the carts.
Now, are you going... No, she's going the other direction.
You're going the other direction?
I think she's trying to go this way.
Yeah, but Son's acting like we're running past them instead of running back.
Right. You would still need to get the carts, so...
I think
Yeah, we have to run back. Not forward on our path. We have to run back.
Yeah, but are we going to try and go past them with the carts and the horses and everything on top of that?
Right, that's why we didn't do that. We would have lost stealth immediately.
Because big cart going down the road.
Yeah.
We're going to have to backtrack and try and find a place to hide out until...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so run the other way, please.
Yeah.
Vroom.
Okay, so you run the other way back to the cart. Okay. All right, then we're going to go to Callan, who is going to use his movement to run back to the cart and get in. He's actually going to hop in the front, ready to drive if necessary. And that's going to end his turn. And next is Saflin.
Okay.
Actually, he's going to ready an action. He's going to ready his crossbow in case any enemy pops out of the darkness.
So I will head to the
And dark lasts for 10 minutes, she says.
cart.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which is a lot of rounds.
Yes.
Each round is 6 seconds. Yeah, I have 30 feet speed. I'm going
What's the time of day?
It's like early
Hey, dear,
afternoon.
why are you taking them off the board?
Because you can't see them right now.
Oh, because darkness.
They're obscured.
Right.
Yes, I can reach either cart. I'm going to get into one of the
I should have
carts.
done that before, but I didn't think of it.
And I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okay.
So that there are now 4 saplings.
All right. All right, so there are now 4 saplings. And you are in the cart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to, let's see, where is it? Yeah. I'm going to reach over and tap Callan on the shoulder and be like, you ready to move? And grant him a bardic inspiration.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah,
Keep an eye out.
let me get in the cart, please, first, before you take off running.
I'm just giving him bardic inspiration. He's already gone this round.
All right. So
He's not going this round.
He's got inspiration.
Yep.
Hi, Buff Bud.
Yeah. Okay. Next
So,
up is
Leonin.
a Leonin. So he just got scared out of his mind and then dissonant whispered.
So he did get scared?
He did.
Yeah, he was a minus and not the plus. Plus
Yep.
not the minus one.
So let's. Give me one
You don't have a
second.
fear effect from me, but they did have to move away
Right.
from me that turn because the boss music.
But they were definitely intimidated by Howling Wolf.
Yeah, they were
Darkness.
intimidated by Moro.
And then boss music started. Yep.
All right. So he's not afraid of you, so he can move.
He can come back. Yes, I did not
Yeah.
invoke fear.
Okay. So he's gonna kind of catch his breath for a second because he just bolted out of there.
Yep.
What the hell is that? And he does not have line of sight on anyone.
But he does see a big black.
But he does see a big black sphere. So he's gonna use his movement to come up to the sphere. Like, y'all all right in there? What's going on? And because he hasn't seen any of you yet, I think that's gonna end his turn. Let me just double check. He's actually going to pull out a weapon, a sword, and he is going to use Branding Smite.
Okay, so he has prepped his sword.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, he's using Branding Smite.
But we don't see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that is going to end his. And he's also gonna do a. Wait, do that? I don't think. Gotta double check something. I don't think he can use Firedale as the resident multi-attacker. Can you do 2 spells if you have 2 attacks?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Unless specifically the spell is done as an attack, like my little throwing light ball things. I can do that with my multiple attacks. But casting a spell normally, no. That's what the haste spell is for.
Okay. Okay, then he would not be able to do anything.
Yeah. Having 2 attacks is when you take the attack action, you can attack twice. That's an attack action. Casting a spell is a totally different action.
Okay. All right, then he is going to end his turn there, and we're at Kirio.
To the cart.
Run, kitty, run!
I'm assuming the cart is at the top left.
Yeah, it's underneath of Callan and Luna and Seth.
Sorry, I got here kind of late, so.
Yep. it's the blue circle.
Okay.
Or you can hop in the other one if you want to.
Yeah,
both carts have to try and escape.
Where's the other one?
I'm assuming under or right behind.
I couldn't see it.
Right there, yep.
So I will hop on top of the cart.
Okay.
And so
ready in action?
Yeah, that's good. And so I will ready in action.
I assume Aurora's driving the cart. Like before.
Should one of the pursuers or the people...
We had Son and Callan driving, and then we had Aurora
on the other one
driving as well at one point.
Should one of the non-party members or nasty guys
pop out of the darkness?
back up my pictures. I don't have any. And appear to be attacking. I would like to sling one of my balls of light.
Okay, so if an enemy comes out and starts attacking, you want
Yes.
to.
So I want to preempt their attack with Radiant Sunbolt. If they don't attack, it's all good.
Okay, perfect. That
Any
end your turn?
enemy- Yes.
All right. Don, you are up.
Keep running.
All right, so you just keep running forward.
I'm assuming that's what she's gonna do.
Ready in action to help if we get attacked. Okay. So you're gonna station yourself kind of up there and ready and attack.
Cover our retreat, I guess.
Yep. You're gonna wait till everyone is in the cart. Okay. Perfect. All right. Then it is now Lilia's turn.
So I am going to cast from my Ring of Influence Fear.
Are there any animals?
Oh yeah, that's right. Creature.
That's not. Yeah, doesn't work on humanoids.
What do you? Oh
Unless
yeah,
they're
right.
really dumb.
So it doesn't work on humanoids then, so that doesn't work then, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take off running to the cart. We'll say I'm sitting in the cart.
Yep.
From here, and I'm going to ready in action then. If they do start to come after us and try to fight, I want to. Where is the attack? That I want. I want to guiding bolt them.
Okay.
So I'm readying attack.
Is that what's the trigger?
If they start to come out from the darkness and try to attack us.
Okay. All right. Then next is Aurora.
Okay.
I think you're driving.
I am
Yeah.
driving.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're all in the cart now, I
Yes.
think. So
Okay.
take off
Well,
riding.
Yeah, let's
Let's get out of
Nobody
here.
wanted to be in the other cart.
let's boogie on out of here.
Well,
We're good to go.
the other people are in the other cart with the.
Yes.
With the. Actually, can I say I'm on this cart then? To help protect it then?
That was my thought. Have one of us with the NPCs.
Okay.
No, that's
Because
fine.
I could have ran that far, so I'm on that cart with Luna, and I'm riding in
I was
action.
pretty sure Aurora was driving the other cart.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So
what I
I'm just gonna
thought.
drive that one.
So go ahead and
That
move
way we're
yourself,
good.
Aurora.
Onto the other cart.
We wheel the carts around.
And just haul butt out.
Yep.
I'll move you there.
Is there the sounds of tires peeling out on pavement and everything else, even though it's carts pulled by horses?
Unfortunately, it's not my turn, so I can't create that sound effect.
You gonna do anything else, Aurora?
I think he's
Nope.
busy handling horses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd say even on your turn, you can start pulling the cart out and going since you're the one driving.
Okay.
Yep.
And no one else needs to get in, so you could start
Literally
pulling
just
you guys.
get going,
Start
horses.
moving.
Get going.
Yep. That's.
Yep.
I'm gonna start moving.
How far can the horses go?
Right. So
On the road again.
My travel sheet has the speed of.
and book it.
I'm upside down.
All right. Then next is one of the Boggles' turns.
Just remember they can't see.
Right. I know.
40 feet.
And we've all strangely been sneaky enough. Wow.
Yeah, you have.
I critted my stealths.
Nice.
So it comes out this way, and it's gonna look around.
Comes out what way? We don't
Yeah,
see
because they're
them.
not on the board anymore, so we don't know where they're at.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
So he is now visible. There you go. So he's bottom right of the circle.
Yep.
And
Yeah, there's a tree between us.
yeah, there is a tree or bushes at least.
Yep,
And he's
we're
rather
scared.
short and scared. So
Probably looking around trying to see what happened, and would he notice us?
I'm gonna have him roll perception for that. With disadvantage.
Because there's also darkness partially covering, right?
Hey, just listen to the side. I am gonna be wandering out to go grab some food real quick.
Yep.
I should be back by the time my turn comes back up, given how long these turns usually go.
Okay.
I'll be back in a moment.
We'll just have you haul butt.
I mean, that's fair. There's a lot of us to go through.
Did that go through twice or just once?
Once.
Just rolled it once.
That now
rolled
it's the
it
second
again.
time.
Okay.
And
So
it
he
was the
got a
exact same thing.
15.
Would that have succeeded?
He's with a 15.
Because I'm ready with the silvery barbs.
Yeah,
he's just looking around, not attacking anything though.
Yeah, so he does like kind of barely see the cart over the top.
Could he though? Because there's darkness.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
the
you can't
darkness
see
is in
through the
way.
darkness. Yeah, the darkness is obscuring.
You're right. So I
Although
didn't
he
realize
might
darkness
be
was
able
still
to
obscuring
see
there.
this one.
That's
Yes. So
further
he would
away.
see.
But it
You know
might
what?
be
With the 15,
impeded by.
that one's pretty far away. I'm gonna say he doesn't see anything. So he's just kind of looking around. The darkness is obscuring him from your guys's, and the other one's too far away. So he's kind of just looking around right now, and that's going to end his turn.
Thank you, son.
Now one of the other one's turns.
Yeah, I was gonna say why
go...
thank Son? I'm the one who said that.
No, thank you for casting the darkness because they can't see us through the darkness now. Even though they're outside of it.
Get stuck in their own slime trap.
Okay. We should Deck of Illusions a thing out here.
You want to?
All right, so he pops his head out this way. God, I can see again.
Yep, we're seeing.
All right, so
There is a tree there.
Bushes.
Those are bushes. But he's also going to roll perception with disadvantage.
Oh, he ain't
doesn't
seeing
see anything.
He's blind.
He's still
He
distracted
doesn't
by
have
the
his
darkness.
glasses.
He kind of stumbled out.
He's blinking wildly because of the light difference.
Exactly. And
maybe he lost his glasses in the darkness.
Anything?
I think he just went from pitch black to bright sunlight, so he's just like adjusting to the light.
Yeah, I can see. Oh no, I can see.
Right.
He ain't seeing anything.
Yep.
He is going to use a bonus action to taunt. So anyone within 30 feet of him, so everyone in the carriage, Saflin, Curio, and Callan.
I'm too far. Okay.
What is he doing?
Taunting, apparently.
need you to do a charisma saving throw. And you need a 12.
That was kind of a terrible roll.
You have inspiration.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'll use my DM inspiration.
22.
Yeah, that's better.
Firebutt, you need to do charisma saving throw.
Yep.
And Talon has bardic inspiration.
Yep. Callan saved though, so he doesn't.
Okay.
This is not my strong suit.
That's okay. If you get taunted, I think we can snap you out of it. Or drag you with us.
Yep.
Okay.
I am attached to the cart.
Yeah, you are attached to the cart.
That should be known.
So, because you failed, Firedale, you're going to have disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws into the start of this guy's next turn. Oh,
Okay.
I should move the map for everyone else. That would be important. All right, so that's all that did.
Okay.
And then he's going to end his turn. So he kind of stumbles out, and like he's kind of blinded by the light, and just like yells out a taunt. And Curio's the only one affected.
I will not consider that an attack because it was more of a shout than some type of attack.
Okay.
Ah.
That's going to end his turn. Now we're on to...
Oh, I didn't need to use the DM inspiration.
You didn't?
No?
Because the character sheet's not working, it's not using my ring of protection, which gives me a +1 on saving throws.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting. So, yeah.
My ring of protection...
Yeah, +1. So, yeah. I guess keep your inspiration.
Because I just hovered over it, and it said charisma +8.
Mm-hmm.
And the +8 is because I'm proficient in charisma.
So then keep your inspiration?
So...
Yeah, so you can keep your inspiration. We'll say you got a 12. So,
yeah, because it doesn't show the +1 from the ring.
Keep that in mind for everyone.
Okay.
All right, so now the last Boggle, and he is going to stumble into these bushes.
Prickly bushes.
Did he get stuck?
He did not get stuck, no.
Darn.
These guys actually secrete it, though.
Perception.
So he's going to roll his perception. Oof.
Not too good?
He's not going to notice you guys either.
The song, you didn't step in excrement, you stepped in secreta.
Is that any better?
Ew. Yeah, the boggles actually create oil puddles. So it comes from them. So he's kind of facing the wrong way.
Doesn't notice anything.
Out.
Clem, you see anything? Now, Clem. Nothing over here.
Excuse me, sorry, that was hard on my throat.
Did they just call each other Clem?
Yep.
Clem and Clam.
Okay, I didn't hear the A in the other one. Thank you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Callan, haul ass, please.
All right, so now it's Callan's turn, and he's going to use his turn to turn it around.
Yeah, Rem and Ram. That's what's my thought.
So that's going to end initiative.
Oh, they're not going to follow us?
They couldn't see us.
You guys successfully escaped without being seen.
They'd have to track us, which is possible, but
yeah.
Nihon didn't have to take another turn, so he has plenty of time to eat.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Oh, good job, guys. That was impressive.
Oh, you know what this means, don't you?
What?
Nihon missed another combat because we didn't have one.
Well, he needed to eat.
Yep.
Besides, they still exist, and we still have to pass where they are eventually.
Also true.
So next time we can fight them if they are still there.
All right, so you guys get far enough out of the way that even if they came this way, they wouldn't be able to see you just by looking. And you have successfully gotten both boxes.
Yep, I'm assuming San is going to return her box to them.
I assume so as well.
I'd hope so.
I will mention that they are very valuable.
I wonder if they would give us an egg.
So, Son,
they might.
And
they might give us one.
There's 10 eggs each.
So what is you said turtle, right?
Yes, turtle eggs.
I'm assuming it's a kind of like tortoise.
It's actually a it's a turtle humanoid. It's actually a race that you can be.
Yep. Oh.
It's not a pet turtle.
No, it's a person.
Would be adopting someone if you got the egg.
Yeah, it's a child, not a pet.
But yeah, so there are 10 turtle eggs in there. And as Saflin would now know because she overheard them talking about it, they are delicacies. They are considered very good to eat. And they are worth quite a lot.
People.
You don't have an exact value, but you would know that these are very valuable. So
that internal monologue of the two angels.
Would be good. Then here's Saf agreeing. Son sighs and hands a full box to Saf. Okay. And pouts. Son, be good.
Imagine little Son on one shoulder, little Oreo on the other one. Son saying, but it's worth so much. And Oreo just staring at the other one.
Yeah, she can just feel Aurora just like glaring her down, like, no.
Dagnabbit, you have me saying Oreo instead of Aurora.
Yep. I almost said Oreo earlier too.
Oh goodness.
So
yes,
hand them back. Thank you so much.
Oh. So whereabouts?
I can't believe you got them all back, all 20.
I'm going to be like, so where exactly are you headed?
To another druid colony that has much stronger druids who will be able to protect them much better until they hatch and can become full-fledged druids.
Out of character, are they headed the same direction we are?
No,
that was my thought. I'm like, oh, no escorting them to the cold druid village. Oh well.
How far is the druid village?
You ask them about that, and they say it's a couple days more trek.
Okay, so yeah, we'd be going in the opposite direction for far too long. Well, I'm glad we were able to get them back for you.
Yes, thank you so much. What can we ever do to repay you?
Son yells egg.
Egg? So
yeah.
You are requesting an egg.
If you would like to keep an egg.
Okay. You want one of the eggs?
I guess you're flipping us back over.
Yeah, I can
flip. Apparently that was sarcasm.
If it's well, no, I just shouted it for fun. Was the sarcasm? I mean, if it's not too much trouble, I am very fascinated in turtles.
What would you do with the egg?
Raise it.
Raise it?
Yeah.
Ghana and Gale kind of look at each other. Roll me persuasion, please.
Okay.
Would it help if I
'Cause
said that I was part druid?
Well, you're
it
not
probably
anymore.
wouldn't hurt.
Well, I could
Just
say
don't
that
tell them that you threw that away.
Well, no, I will.
She was born part druid.
I mean, I have
was
the staff of the
raised-
woodlands on me, invisible.
I was raised by druid and cleric, so
I'm going to use the
Oh,
DM
no.
inspiration here.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
yeah. So I'll persuade, like, I'll help her by like, I was
Okay.
actually I was actually part druid. Recently changed, but my papa was
You
a
have the
druid.
upbringing.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have the upbringing.
My papa was a druid.
So I will remember. I will remind you guys of a thing they said earlier. Is that a druid-born turtle is extremely rare, and happens every couple hundred years.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't want to let go of an egg, I would like directions to the village so that we could visit later.
Yeah.
Because I'd be interested to see how they grow up. Even if they don't want to relinquish one.
I mean, if they relinquish one, we could always promise to come back.
Well, I mean, yeah, we could promise to head that way after our next thing.
Let's see. You guys do seem like nice people. But don't know.
We don't want to put you out. If it's...
I don't think we can. We were tasked with protecting these, and although we very much appreciate your kindness in helping us retrieve them, I promised their mother that I would see them all to safety.
Very well. Would it be possible for you to show us on our map and pull out the map that we have where the village is? Maybe we can visit sometime and I can observe them that way.
Oh, of course. All right. So on the map, you guys are like around here at this point. So they're trying to take it down by Serpent Lake.
Oh, okay. We sent somebody that way. It's where Morenoloth was going to hang out.
Yep. So yeah, it's actually an island in Serpent Lake.
Yeah, and I'd probably share that information that we'd run across a Morenoloth who was unfortunately displaced and was heading in that direction. And that if they see him, he's really nice, really. He doesn't want to be here. He just can't go home yet.
Oh, well, we'll make sure to.
So maybe y'all would be able to help him get home.
Keep an eye out for him. We probably could, yeah.
Yeah, because he's not from this plane. Druids have plane shift, right? Eventually.
I believe so, yeah.
Or honestly, if they just have a good banish spell, that would still do it.
One second.
Yep.
As an out of character question for Meteor, is there anything else you think they'd offer for us helping?
That's what I'm trying to figure out real quick.
I don't know that they would necessarily have much more of value on them.
Yeah, they're gonna offer some gold, but I'm trying to figure out one other thing real quick.
Favor.
Yeah,
Always nice to have a
favor with the Druid Village would be handy later.
Oh yes, we could definitely owe you a favor. That, of course. And we do have a little bit of gold we could give you. It's not much, but here. And they hand you 23 gold. I know it's not a lot.
As a note of character, I'm slightly sad we don't get to raise a little one.
Yeah, it was gonna be a big ask though. There was no way. I think even with a natural 20, I don't think a 25 would have been enough.
Yeah, that's
saving your children. Can you give me one?
Yeah.
Right. So
thank them very much for their gift reward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Travel safe now, okay?
And we'll stop in when we can.
So much.
Yep.
We look forward to seeing you guys again. Thank you.
Yep. And remember, if you see Morena Loth, just let him know that you're friends of ours. I'm Saflin, by the way. Hi. I don't know if we ever traded names.
As I said, I'm Lilia. Yeah. He's actually really nice.
If we run into him, we'll definitely try to help him for you.
Please, we'd appreciate that.
If you ever need a favor and have come our way, then we'll be more than happy to help.
We will definitely try to pay a visit. It sounds wonderful.
All right. So, you guys, are you guys wanting to part ways now?
Yep.
All right. So now you guys need to decide how you're trying, because you need to go back the way you just came, back towards the guys you just robbed.
Also, getting late for Pika.
Yep, I know. We'll wrap up.
I would suggest we go back towards the guys we just robbed and act like we don't know anything.
Yep.
So yeah, you could do that. You could like not quite follow the road, kind of go off the beaten path a little. It's not too wooded around here,
go
so
around.
you can do that without too much problem.
Try to do it like a roundabout.
Exactly.
I mean, we only know that they were after the eggs. We don't have any eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Also, mirror image would have dropped at this point that I had cast. It was a preemptive measure.
All right, so you guys just want to
Yep, start heading back the way we were as though nothing's out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Yep. Obviously, Aurora hops back in our wagon. Our cart.
Yes. So you all get back in your own wagon. Aurora's driving as usual. And yeah, they never spotted any of you, so you're good in that regard. And
yeah, and the darkness would have faded as well by now.
Yep. Here.
Hooray.
Welcome back. I hate to send you home, but you missed another battle.
Oh no, really?
we avoided battle.
Yes.
We successfully
we avoided it.
Yeah, and now we're back in that same area, so we now have a chance of battling again.
Okie doke, cool.
We managed to escape without being spotted.
All right, so you guys are coming back along the path where you just were. You know they're right here. As you're coming past,
can we say that we did a short rest?
Yeah, you can short rest in the vehicle.
Okay,
that's fine. So you're driving past, and Aurora, are you gonna like look their way, or are you gonna just be like straight focused on the road?
Straight focus, straight ahead. Even though other people are probably looking their way for me.
Yeah, I think
pass without a trace up again.
Mm-hmm. I think Callan would probably kind of like peek out the van, kind of be like looking at them.
I mean, I'm trying to act normal. If I see somebody along the side of the road, I'll wave.
Yeah. So you actually hear them arguing back and forth, like, "What the hell happened? How did we lose them?" And they see you coming past, Curio waving at them. "What the hell are you looking at?"
I will look back straight and continue on.
And you guys
I will jump at the yell.
Go past them without incident. So we will go ahead and end there for the day. That was a very good stealth mission that you guys did.
I feel like we need to have the Metal Gear Solid theme in the background as we're doing all this.
My thought was like 007.
That was actually very different than how I thought this would play out. So, good job, guys.
Were you expecting us to fight?
Either fight or charm your way out. I was not expecting a stealth mission.
I told you, Meteor, as a DM, anytime, always expect your players to derail whatever you have planned.
Yep.
I have invisibility, and the rogue was backing me up. Why wouldn't we go stealth?
Yeah. No, that was great.
It worked out.
All right. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed, and we will see y'all next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hopefully everyone's audio works.
Yes. I checked. Bye.
All right.